Thinlits dies or any kind of intricate wafer thin die, you will know what a pain it is to get paper out of the die afterwards, and especially all of these little intricate cutout areas. You can spend more time poking out bits of paper than you actually do crafting, and that's not what we crafters like to do. We like to be one and done. There have been a few absolutely genius ideas for making the process simpler on Karen Burniston's YouTube channel. I saw her layer up, I think it was 8 layers of tumble dryer sheet, and run the die through on that. And then Patty Bennett came out with the idea of using 1 layer of tumble dryer sheet and a layer of waxed paper. Now, I'm in the UK, and wax paper is difficult to get hold of, so I thought I would try it with something that is much more readily available, so I am going to show you. So I've got my Big Shot, which, as you will see, is a very, very old and venerable Big Shot. I think this colour was about the first colour that they actually came up with, and I've got my magnetic platform and my bottom plate for cutting, and I've got a piece of common or garden tumble dryer sheet. Now you pick whatever perfume you like, okay, whatever makes you happy. Now I've got my cardstock. This is a piece of Whisper White, and I'm using my and I'm going to be using the Butterflies dies, which are from Stampin' Up. I'm going to be using both of them. Put that forward a little bit so you can see them. But before I put the dies on, I've got this stuff, and this is baking paper, ordinary common or garden baking parchment. Just cut it off the roll, and I'm going to put that on top of my Whisper White. Now my dies go on, cutting side down. You know, we hate to waste, crafters hate to waste anything, so I'm going to jiggle that around to get the most possible use out of my cardstock. And my top plate goes on, and off we go. Just bring it back so that I don't have to reach across the top of the machine to show you. Okay, so there's my top plate coming off, and there you go. And there it is. Pick this up, look at that, magic, absolute magic. And I haven't got to go to the craft shop and spend a lot of money on buying wax paper. Now, I know in other parts of the world, wax paper, you can get it in the grocery shop, and you know, you can get it in the supermarket, and it's very, very cheap as chips. But over here we have to go to specialist suppliers to get it. So people in the UK and people where wax paper isn't readily available, guess what? Baking parchment works.